Are we live? 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 I need I want like my thingy to show. The yoga with Goga thing to show. Save to figure it out. Welcome everyone. How you doing? 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 Too much slackness going on here. The president is late. This is a new. This is a new what do you call it? This is like a new way of doing live streams. So I struggle to like get in. I really suffered getting into the live stream, but here I am. Misha Bless, welcome Misha. How you doing? Welcome Misha Bless. Nice to see you. Is it too like dark? Let's see. I need to like light up my space. Misha, nice to see you. Titi is in the building. Miss TikTok girl is in the building. Happy Valentine's, everyone. Don't ask me why I'm dressed in red. It is Valentine. I realize Valentine will fall on a Saturday. So I'd rather celebrate Valentine before. I'd rather celebrate Valentine before before when before Saturday before the Sunday service because I can't dress in red at the Sunday service. Red's room, welcome Red's room. Red's room says looks clean. Either this, do we turn it off or because I have the ring light in front of me, so I'm trying to figure out. Goga, you are celebrating yes, it is Valentine's Day. You see that I'm dressed in red nicely. I'm looking good. I'm looking good. I'm looking good. Let me see that the light. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out lighting from my house. So it's a bit. Let me see how that looks. Let's see how that looks in the background. All right. Yeah. Oh, no, it's too bright. The light is failing. I know the light is just, I don't know. Let me just see. Let me try this. Just like this. I think we can still like this. Yeah. I don't know. I figured out the light. I think this will do. This will do. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. Title process. Goga, is that the full Windsor? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Today I'm seated at my desk. Like I study here. So Title Pro. I've never given you guys like my house tour. Oh, Resum says Goga, she's messing with you, Goga. Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out what's wrong with the lights and stuff, but I don't want you guys to see behind. I wanted that. You see that yoga with Goga light is. I needed it to be seen. That light, the yoga with Goga thing. But anyway, let me stop receipts people from looking at my background because I know you guys love checking the background and everything. Hey, Tandeka, welcome, Tandeka. Nice to see you guys. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Today we are streaming directly on YouTube, so there is nothing Streamyard related. Tandeka, I decided to like learn something, and that's what I'm going to teach today. Yeah, Bad Files is in the building. Welcome. Bad Files. Red Room is in the house. Thank you so much for popping in. Blessed Life Journey. Welcome, sis. Thank you so much for coming in. Blessed. Sorry, I think I slept yesterday when I was in the middle of like responding to your message. Misha Bless says, Goga, you're celebrating Valentine's. Yes, I have to celebrate all these beautiful women in the community and the handsome men in the Tribe Goga community and just say that, I see you. And yes, please put those nice red hats there. Valentine falls on a Saturday. There is no way I'm going to be dressed like this at the Sunday service. So I said I might as well just celebrate Valentine and kill two birds with one stone on Wednesday because I will not be seen on any live stream until and maybe Friday when I'm at BOK's party and Sunday service. So that's why I decided to dress in red. Title Pro, thank you so much for popping in. Press the investor, welcome. Title Pro, I still see you doing your night live streams. I was on one of your night live streams yesterday. Yeah. So guys, the world of Ragas is in the building. Welcome, the world of Ragas. Thank you so much. This tie is like choking me, guys. The world of Ragas is in the building. Don't drag this out, Goga. Get to the point. Red Room, leave me alone. I spent the first 15 minutes to like land, show off how I'm glowing and everything. And this is not AI, guys. This is actually direct YT. YT allows you to stream in 1080. So Redrum, I have to brag about my things. I have to brag about my things. I have to brag about my day. I have to drag this. Oh, but did I put ads, guys? Did you see ads when you came to the live stream, or I'm just not making money on this live stream? Goga, all I want for Valentine is a nice piece of jewelry. I have a watch. I have this. I have diamonds. I have TikTok. Look for me behind the tent. We love this conversation. Ragas is in the building. The world of Ragas is in the bar. In the what did I was about to say something about Sunday service, but then my tongue almost slipped. Welcome, welcome, the world of Ragas. Nice to see you. How you doing, His Eminence, the Pope that never was, but anyway, he's still the bishop in charge of the Diocese of Beans and Bananas. Welcome, welcome, alternative breathing as well. I have premium Goga. Miss TikTok, when I ask people whether they've seen the ads, I'm not talking to you because I know you always look for a chance to brag about your YouTube premium. Miss TikTok, I was not talking to you and I asked people about ads. I was asking the other people. The other people who are not like trying to flex their wealth like you. I was asking the normal people on YouTube, not you, not you. So that question does not apply to you. She always looks for like an opportunity to brag about how she has YouTube premium. Like nobody even asked her. Nobody even asked her, but she had to just like rub it in. She just had to like rub it in. Uh, Lucy Monkey, welcome, welcome. Lucy, nice to see you. How are you doing? Canvas of Arana says, Goga, I have premium on my iPhone. Guys, who asked you about your premium subscriptions? I did not ask about your premium subscriptions. I don't want to know about it. You don't need to like, you cannot be waiting for opportunities for me to like ask whether they are ads so that you start bragging about your premium. Normal people would say yes or no, not starting to brag about how your YouTube premium has been helping you not see. No, I did not ask. Tandeka and Miss TikTok, I will kick you out of the class. What's the question? I asked a very simple question. Did you see commercials when you are coming in? You don't start bragging about your premium subscription. Who asked? Who asked? Thrive and Glow with Joe. Welcome, welcome, Joe. Delaney, nice to see you. Joe says, Goga, I have receipts. What receipts? What receipts? Tell us, tell us, tell us. Guys, Joe is on the road to 3,000 WH. I've really been trying to push her playlist. I think it's Lady Let's and Joe Delaney are the ones we are really trying to push hard so that they can get their monetization. So if you can support them, please make sure you give them that support. Raga says, I'm doing so well. Thank you very much for asking. I will rescue mankind from Friday the 13th. Bad luck with soulful, danceful gospel house session. And yes, I will wear the gown. Ragas, I'm waiting for that gown because I think you're supposed to be coming to Kenya. No? You're supposed to be coming to Kenya. We'll be having BOK celebrating her, I almost said wedding, Jesus Christ. BOK celebrating her monetization party and her wedding anniversary, not her wedding, her marriage anniversary on Friday. So I'll see. I think we'll see how we can divide ourselves, or maybe you'll have to raid us there or something. Because I know you start early, Ragas. I know you start early, then you can read us over to be okay. Lucy says, I am good. I am good. Misha Bless says, why are you not reading my comment? Misha Bless, thank you so much for the. I'd not even reached there, Misha Bless. I'd not even reached there. Misha Bless, thank you so much for the 17 months of trust. Unfortunately, I don't have Streamyard today, so I cannot like highlight it because now today I'm directly live on YouTube, and that is what we are going to learn today. There is something good you need to know. Joe Delaney, you hit the 3,000 WH. Look at me writing your playlist. Let me show you the class so that you can see how you can do these things. You see, I'm on your playlist. There is your playlist running. You can say I can share your playlist directly. Guys, are you seeing how this feature is so good? Look at me sharing Joe Delaney's playlist. You can use YouTube Direct to share things. And that is the class that you're going to learn today. Oh my goodness, congratulations, Joe Delaney. Congratulations. Yeah, I'm going to debate that class shortly. Congratulations, Joe, on that beautiful milestone. Well done. And here I am busy thinking it's about to hit 3,000. So those are the receipts. Congratulations, Joe, on 3,000 WH and getting your half money. Is it full? It must be half monetization, because I remember the last time you told me it was 2,000 and something. Congratulations and welcome to the club. Lady Games 1980, welcome. I'm okay, and I know Cloud. I'm a moderator for you. Thank you so much, Lady Games. I know you, and I know Cloud, my brother, and his beautiful community because I'm an esteemed member of that channel. Thank you so much, Lady Games, for coming in. I really appreciate you. Thank you, and most welcome to this community. Red Room, thank you so much for the 12 months of trust as well. I really appreciate the blessing. Thank you so much for that green 1 year in the game, Reds. Thank you so much. Misha Bless, thank you so much for the 17 months of trust. I needed to like scream that real quick. And Thrive and Glow, who is now the newly monetized. Thank you so much for the 20 months of support and trust in Tribe Goga. You're most welcome. And now you have your memberships. Joe, now you have your memberships. Now you're going to set up super chats and whatnot. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Redzum says, Goga, I need to know how this works. You are going to see shortly. I have to do the notes. The resume is not yet even time for class. Normally takes 15 minutes is normally for receipts, and then we start after 15 minutes. The teacher has to run through the notes, make you. I know Red is like, Goga, I need to know. 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 If I get to the point, Red, the class will be over. I have to buy time. I have to buy time for the class. I have to buy time for the class. Yeah. All right. Let me see. Whose picture is on the ground? Which one? Oh my God, Misha, you can see the picture. Misha, bless. Misha, you can see the picture on the ground. This is what happens when people Misha, bless, how did you even see that picture? It is so hidden. Misha, bless, how could you see that picture on the ground? Like, no, this camera is showing too much. Misha Bless, how did you see that picture on the ground? I thought it is like hidden because I'm trying to literally make sure that the camera. Misha Bless, how did you see that picture on the ground? Misha Bless, how did you see that picture on the ground? Misha Bless, I want to know how you saw that picture on the ground. Oh my goodness. Misha Bless, how did you see that picture on the ground? Resume is bribing me to get to the to start the class. Marcus, welcome, Marcus. Nice to see you, brother. How you doing? 7MJB9, and also my channel member. Welcome, Marcus. How is Germany? I have to welcome people first before we get to the point. Misha Bless, how did you see that picture? This picture? Misha Bless, I don't know how Misha Bless saw that picture on the ground. This lady and receipts. I don't know how she was able to see that picture on the ground. I thought it is hidden. Misha Bless, how did you see that picture on the ground? It's not even so clear. This lady loves receipts too much. How did she see this picture on the ground? How did she see this picture on the ground? Misha Bless, this was my graduation picture. Misha Bless, this is for you. Oh, when I was young and handsome and full of pride, when life was easy. This was when I got my. Misha, can you see this? You are the one who asked for receipts. This one was when I got my second degree. Those days I used to be very serious in school and academics. So Misha Bless, this was my graduation picture. I don't know how you saw this picture, Misha, because it was hidden. It was down there. I need to mount it. I need to mount it. Yes, I had the hair back then. I know before the hair decided. Johnny Smallpaper, leave me alone. welcome, Cuddles. Yeah, so this was graduation in I think it was 2017. It's like nearly 10 years ago or something. So it was like around that time, and yeah, good times. Yeah. So, man, you guys. So happy Valentine to all the ladies. Happy Valentine's. That's why I'm dressed in red, because Valentine's falls on a Saturday, and I realize I'm not going to be on live to wear red until Valentine will be over. So happy Valentine. Mrs. G, your favorite auntie, is the proud sponsor of this topic. Mrs. V, welcome. Mrs. G, rather. Mrs. G, your favorite auntie, welcome. Thanks so much for coming in. Our funny auntie. She's the one who actually told me to explore this topic and see whether I can unpack it for people about going live directly on YouTube. So, auntie, thank you so much for suggesting we explore this topic. I am so happy. It was such a learning experience when I was doing research on this topic today, going live directly on YouTube. It is amazing. I did not know you can share, you can all the things I normally do on StreamYard. I did not know that YouTube has decided to had actually introduced that new feature that you can now do the things that you normally do on StreamYard on YouTube direct. So I'm so glad you made me explore this, and and guys, were it not for Auntie, I would not have even bothered, because I love StreamYard. I love StreamYard. I swear by StreamYard. I've been using StreamYard all my life. So everything I always do is on StreamYard. So Auntie is the one who was able. Why are you guys shocked? You can share. Look at this. This I was able to share Joe Delaney's playlist. Like Joe Delaney, you can see this is YouTube Direct. This is not StreamYard. And you can see me down here now. I think you can see me. I don't know where you guys are seeing me from, so you probably see me down there on the screen. That's how I was able to share Joe Delaney's playlist, because you can easily do that. The only problem is that you can't have those things that normally run here. Music has to be different, and that's what we are going to explore, so that you guys can have a sense of how you'll be doing this. Because in case you don't want to use StreamYard or Restream, you can now share screens now directly on YouTube. And it is so fascinating. It is amazing. And one of the beauties of doing live stream directly on YouTube, and I'm using my laptop, by the way, I'm not using my phone. One of the benefits of doing live streams directly on YouTube, you also get the full resolution of your camera. So StreamYard normally, unless you pay for StreamYard, you normally don't have access to the 1080 resolution when it comes to your camera. But with YouTube Direct, you get the full. That's why I'm looking so sharp and clear, because of the camera is giving you the full resolution. To those of you who are not using KFC internet, I'm sure you can see my pores, you can see my pimples. Johnny Smallpaper can see my hair. And all those kind of things. David Hunt, welcome, David Hunt. Nice to see you. I see, what do you call it? I see Wanga Lady in the building. Wanga Lady say, Google, you're looking demure. You're looking amazing. Wanga Lady, thank you for noticing. Wanga Lady, thank you for noticing. I appreciate you, Wanga Lady. And yes, so that's what we're going to discuss today. David Hunt, thank you so much for popping in as well. I hope you're doing well. How is work? Tandeka is like shocked. That is possible on YouTube? Yes, it is possible on YouTube. It is possible on YouTube. Red, look, Titi, leave me alone. Titi, can you concentrate in class? Titi says that she's going to cancel StreamYard because she's been paying $400 USD. $400. Jeez, you're rich. Misha, Wanga Lady says, Goga is very handsome today. I'm falling in love with him. Let me go. Wanga Lady, leave me alone. Wanga Lady, leave me alone. I don't want problems. I don't want problems because I have seen the people I've seen your online YouTube husbands. I don't want problems, Wanga Lady. I don't want my channel to be reported with your many husbands, because you always declare love to some people. I know you, Wanga Lady. Welcome, Wanga Lady. Nice to see you. Yes, Auntie is like shocked. 2017, yes, that's when I graduated from my second degree, and then I got into the workforce. Then life just became life. I started, I got into office politics. I got into, corporate drama. I don't know. It's just life is just interesting. Life happens, and sometimes I think it's very important. So let me say that I can put up a poll real quick, and then we can start this show. So let me just put up a poll. Johnny Smallpaper, nice to see you once again, guys. You are all invited. You are all invited to the. Hey, where is that cat thing? Now, the problem with this thing, you can't share receipts. There's some receipts I wanted to share. You are all invited to the. I can't see it, man. You are all invited to the masquerade ball that is taking place on Sunday, March the 29th. You are all invited to the masquerade ball that is taking place on the 29th of March. I already shared the details of this at the Sunday service. So please go and start purchasing your mask. In case you are coming to the masquerade ball on the 29th of March, please go and start purchasing your mask, because we are going to pull a Bridgerton on this channel. We are going to pull a Bridgerton on this channel on the 29th of March. So go and buy your masquerade mask. I already told people where to go and start shopping for these things, because some of you are you are looking so stressed, like, Goga, where are we going to get those things? start. If you, in case you need to order your mask online, please order your mask online. In case you need to like borrow somebody who has more than 2 masks, borrow them. In case you saw somebody wearing a mask on YouTube and you are very sure they are not going to be at the masquerade ball, you can borrow them that mask. So we are going to be having the masquerade ball on the 29th day of March, and I want you guys to take advantage and make sure that you attend that event, that auspicious event that will be hosted by none other. Guys, I'm a marketer. I have to market my event. It will be hosted by none other than Red's Room TV, who is down there with you guys on the chat. He has even bribed me to start the class. Yeah. He has even bribed me with a super chat, and thank you so much, Reds, for the super chat. May your pot brim in abundance. The only problem I cannot share my water now. These are the weaknesses I'm already seeing. Thank you so much, Reds, for that super chat. I don't take it for granted. Service Mix Up Kitchen. Welcome. Sorry, Service Hot Kitchen TV. Welcome, Service. How are you doing, Marcia? Thank you so much for coming in. Guys, let us start the class. It's already 20 minutes. I've already made enough noise. I've already made like ad revenue. Let us begin. So once again, allow me to acknowledge Mrs. G, your favorite auntie, for asking me to actually explore this topic. I always say sometimes it's good you get like ideas from the community. And when auntie made this request, I think it was last month, of course, I was very focused on teaching about the ask button. So I think when I actually went and explored, and you can check her out. She's we are planning something with her, but I don't want to speak too soon until I get her email. But yes, that is the person who actually asked me to explore this topic and see whether we can make something out of it. So Auntie, thank you so much for suggesting that, because when I went on the rabbit hole that is going live direct on YouTube, it was amazing. It was amazing because I learned so much, and I said I have to make sure that I give credit to her, because had she told me not to look into it, I wouldn't have even bothered. So thank you so much, Mrs. G, your favorite auntie. She says it's a yes. Yes, she's going to be at the Sunday service next month. In March, I think it's early in March. We are working out the dates. Her people need to speak to my people. The presidency, and auntie is also auntie is also a big shot. So my people have to speak to her people so that we can agree on the logistics and whatnot. And then we can now share the thumbnail so that you guys can see it as an upcoming. So we are going to collaborate next month. She just confirmed that it's a yes. She needed to consult some people, and her people and my people had already consulted. So thank you so much, Auntie. I'm really excited. We are going to have an amazing show on probably the first Sunday. Is it the first Sunday of the month, or the second one? We'll give a confirmation. So I think I'm going to just put up a poll here real quick. So I'm going to share my screen so that you get, there may be an echo. Let me know whether there's an echo, because one of the things is that sometimes when you are sharing your own screen, you're not so sure whether people can see. Let me see. You let me know what you guys can see on the screen. Can you guys see anything on the screen? You're probably seeing me with a lot of what do you call this thing in physics? There's something in physics. You can see a lot of screens. It's like a mirror. Raga says, Goga, please feel reminded to set a goal next time. I have to remind you. You can send me a red super chat. Okay, fine. I'll send you a red super chat. Ragas. Thank you so much for being my assistant. Goga, you're not answering my question. Misha Bless already answered your question about graduation. What else did you ask? So I'm going to put up a poll here. So I'm going to start a poll here. What can you guys see on the screen? Yeah, I'm sure you can see a lot of things, because for me, I don't like what I'm seeing on the screen. So I'm just trying to put up a poll real quick. And I'm going to ask you, what tool are you currently using to do live streams? So I'm just going to paste it here. What tool are you currently using to do live streams? And I'm going to give you options. Number one, OBS. Let me start with my favorite. Number one, OBS. I know Redzoom is going to vote on this even before I finish typing. OBS, StreamYard, StreamYard. What is the other one? Let me see. Zoom. Is it Zoom? OBS, StreamYard. No, let me just say YouTube on my phone, and then YouTube desktop. So let me just, there's a bit of a capitalization issue there. So YouTube desktop. So Anta, just can I get like some 5 votes on this poll real quick? And then we can see how to structure the class. And Redzoom, you need to tell us what you did on Saturday. I forgot to remind you at the Sunday service about your epic crash that you just kept quiet about. Redzoom, you need to tell me about what happened on Saturday, because I forgot to remind you. I think I was a bit confused on. I think I was a bit confused. Raga says, I desperately hate OBS. You need to speak to the world of Ragas, but we are going to have somebody to. We are going to have Nina. Nina is coming to teach us about OBS in the next few months. Nina is like desert living, so she's going to teach us about OBS in the next few months. So, we make sure. Goga, I can't see properly. What color is your cast? What color is your cushion in that chair by the door? It is the seat is brown, but it has a shade of. Misha, I'm going to show you. Let me start the class, Misha, and then I'm going to show you. Misha, can you stop looking at my background? Misha, can you focus and stop looking at my background? You can't be collecting receipts in my background like that. Focus on the class. Misha is just zooming, pausing, zooming, pausing, zooming. Misha, can you stop stop focusing on the background? Stop collecting receipts. Stop collecting receipts. Okay, so Savi says, I love the colors. That is why Misha is busy zooming and resuming. Yeah. Raga says, OBS is a killer for every stream DJ. It doesn't work without having monitoring sound audible for the audience. I have therefore banned OBS for a lifetime. Ragas, this is what Ragas says. Because we cannot highlight comments, this is the best we can do. Marciano, welcome, Marciano. 50% of you are voting for Streamyard. 50% of you are voting for Streamyard. So OBS is still not winning. Streamyard is still the most popular. Let me see. Goga. Okay, I think I've answered everything. So I think Marciano, welcome. How are you doing, brother? Thanks so much for coming in. So let me see. Redzoom, do you agree with Ragas's take about like OBS being a killer for every live stream? Let's see. Okay, so let's see, and then I think I can. Let me see that I can get this done. Can I get 4 more votes and then we can get this? Raga says, by the way, Goga, a good face stream is provided by Gillette. It's called Dasheva. Ragas, leave me alone. I like my look. It's Valentine. I have to appeal to the ladies. Ragas, I need to meet my threshold. I need to appeal to the ladies before. Although I know it's not Movember or anything. Redzoom says, I love OBS now. Okay, yeah. Redzoom has really been experimenting a lot with OBS, and I think that's like one of the things. It's too bright. Yeah, Redzoom has been exploring with OBS. I think since the year began, and I think he's been like very well when it comes to exploring with OBS. And let me see. Andrea J, welcome, Andrea. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for popping in. And Redzoom says, I love OBS now. Title Pro has been doing OBS as well. I think Title Pro has been doing OBS. Let me get 2 more votes. OBS is at 38%, StreamYard is at 50%. Let's get 2 more votes and then we can get this on the road. So two more votes, two more votes, two more votes. Misha Bless, I've read your comment. I am the cushion. I don't Misha, I'm poor with colors. Let me see. Guys, you know Misha Bless is a member, so I have to like show her these things. Misha Bless, this cushion. I don't know what colors these are. It's a shade of brown. It has all the colors on my rug, my chair, my I don't know what color this is, but I love earth colors. So there's brown, there's like, what do you call this color? There's this one, there's this shade. Misha Bless, have I answered your question? Have I answered your question? Yeah, so not that, the comments after that. Okay, but that is the color of that's the color of the cushion and stuff. Misha Bless, you are so lucky. You are so lucky I am wearing, Misha Bless, what if I was not wearing pants? Misha Bless, what if I was not wearing pants and I could not stand? What if what what if I was not wearing pants and I could not stand? Yeah, I love earth colors. Generally, I love earth colors because they're very calming. I like being grounded, so I tend to lean more towards my. I know my favorite color is purple, but when you come to my space, I lean towards more natural and earth colors. So I love a lot of brown, beige, um, lavender, those kind of things on a very personal level. So those are usually the colors I really lean toward. Oh my goodness, the World of Ragas, thank you so much for the 5 Goga memberships. Kingdom Daughter, you're a member. Hadris, you're a member. Penelope, you're a member. Dero Travels, you're a member. Marie, this name is hard. Mariana Latrina, you're a member. I've never seen Mariana Latrina on the chat, but Mariana Latrina, you're a member. Congratulations to all the people who have won the membership courtesy of the World of Ragas, the Pope himself. Well done, guys, and well done. Thanks so much. Thank you so much, the World of Ragas, for the memberships, and to all those people who have gotten memberships courtesy of the World of Ragas. Those are Dragon memberships, by the way. Those are Dragon memberships. They are not cheap for sure. They're not cheap for sure. Thank you so much, the World of Ragas. I really appreciate the blessing. May your pot brim in abundance. I can't put my YouTube water for some reason because I'm directly on what do you call this? I'm directly on YouTube. Yeah. Goga, I saw a shadow on the wall. Who else is there? Misha Bless, leave me alone. Misha Bless, leave me alone. Misha Bless, can you focus? Misha Bless, leave me alone. There is no shadow. But I have Misha Bless, but I live in Misha Bless, I'm the president, I live in the palace. There's always like staff. There's always staff, there's assistants, there's my production manager, there's the lighting person, there's the camera person. Misha Bless, I'm the president. I don't like operate alone. It's not the nature of presidents to like operate in isolation. There's always like a team. There's always like a team. And speaking of presidents, Prez the investor, welcome. I have missed you, brother. I was actually asking Lisa J Stocks the other day where your whereabouts, Prez. Welcome, Prez. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Prez, how have you been? It's been a minute. A long minute, Prez. I hope you're doing well. How is your kid doing? What's going on? Thrive and Glow just says, Misha Bless, I absolutely love how you pay attention to detail. That is what you call it now. Collecting receipts is what you call paying attention to detail. Thrive and Glow with Joe, can you stop enabling this behavior? Misha, I think, is pausing my live stream. She zooms in to see what is there because I was so shocked how she was able to see this graduation picture because I thought I'd hidden it. She was able to pause the camera, zoom in, and start saying, Goga, what is that picture behind you? And I'm like, what picture? How were you able to see that picture? Because I thought it was hidden. I will stick to my live stream angle. Next time, I will stick to the normal live stream place I normally do my live stream instead of changing angles because Misha Bless cannot be looking for receipts on the live stream like this. Okay. Let's see. All good on my end. I had to step back for a spell, but I'm done hiding. Oh, welcome back, Prez. Yes, you disappeared for a minute, and I know we had gotten half monetized, and so welcome back, welcome back. And sometimes it's okay. Sometimes I was telling people the other day that I had so much hope in the new year, but let me tell you, I think there was an incident that happened, and it brought me back. It made me humble for a bit. I had to like recalibrate my plans. I had to recalibrate the things I'd planned to do at in the first quarter of the year. So sometimes I almost cast on the live stream because kids are watching. Misha Bless's daughter is my goddaughter. So sometimes, let me not say, sometimes shift happens. I said shift. Sometimes shift happens, and it's okay. Sometimes you have to shift. Sometimes like shift happens, and it's sometimes it's important to like trust that shift. And welcome back. And sometimes maybe that's what you needed in order to become the best version of of who you want to be, especially in the year 2026. So welcome back, welcome back. And Joe Delaney, congratulations. Guys, Thrive and Glow with Joe just confirmed that she's gotten a message from YouTube that she's in the YouTube Partner Program. So please take a moment when you see Thrive and Glow with Joe there on the chat, just affirm her and just tell her, congratulations and welcome into the YPP. So sometimes trust that shift. I think it's sometimes it's important. Sometimes it's important. Right, guys, let me get through my notes because Redzum is going to start sending me messages on Instagram, and I don't like Redzum messages on Instagram. It gives me a lot of pressure. It gives me a lot of pressure because now I have to like make sure that I answer whatever whatever he's asking. But he's like my master of hey Lily, welcome, Lily. How you doing? Lily, I did not curse. I said shift happens. I did not say, I said shift happens because I don't want YouTube to like remove those movies that are playing there. Sometimes shift happens. Right. But guys, let us start let me run through the notes real quick before I come into the demo. This class is going to be very fast today. Don't worry, we're not going to be like I'm not going to keep you here like for 10 hours. Nowadays, I can't even stand being on a live stream for 2 hours. It's like it's a struggle, especially during the week. But anyway, let me see that I can run through a few things in this class. All right, so you guys have voted, and I like what I'm seeing on the poll. Today's class is going to be very practical. If you have a laptop with you, it's going to be very useful because the YouTube desktop, what am I saying? The YouTube desktop feature that can allow you to share your screen. Sorry, the YouTube live feature that can allow you to share your screen is only available on the desktop. It's not available on your phones. When you go live on your phone, you can even go horizontal like this, but you don't have the option to share. It will just be horizontal like this. But in case you have like a desktop, in case you have like a computer, hey, Quacky Lily, welcome, Quacky Lily. Nice to see you. Oh, you can read my message. Yes, I saw your message, Quacky Lily. Our amazing I was going to say German, funny, dramatic, queen. I don't know, everything. Wife, entertainer par excellence, comedian. Welcome, Quacky Lily. Tamika, nice to see you. Welcome, Tamika. That is Fluffy Diva. Anyway, I need to concentrate. So I was saying that what was I saying? I was saying that you can only do this on a desktop, like a computer desktop. You can't do it on the phone. So it's important to like make sure that if you have a laptop next to you, I want you to grab it because it's going to be very easy to like understand the concept. My managing moderator is here. Thank God she's going to help me now handle the truants in the chat, like the world of Ragas. Welcome, Helena Koya. Thank you so much. Nice to see you. So this feature is fairly new, and I think YouTube introduced it as a result of the competition with other platforms like Restream. Restream allows you to. I should have put Restream down there. Restream allows you to like. Restream also allows you to. Wait, 38% of you use OBS. 38% of you use Streamyard. 19% of you use YouTube on your phone, and only 6% of you use YouTube desktop. That is telling. That is telling. It means that none of you actually streams directly on YouTube desktop. Most of you normally use your phones. Most of you use Streamyard, and most of you use like OBS or what do you call it? OBS or Restream. This is going to be a game changer for you, especially those of you who normally do, those of you, Joy says, Goga, I don't know what OBS means. Ask Ragas. Ragas just said the name. Ask Ragas or Redroom. Ragas, can you repeat what OBS means? Okay, Prez has voted for OBS. Natecho the Traveler, welcome. Nice to see you. Kwaki Lily uses YouTube Direct. Kwaki Lily uses YouTube Direct and mostly on her phone. So I think Tamika uses Tamika. What do you stream with? Tamika, is that Tamika? No, Tamika uses a phone as well. Tamika uses a phone as well. That's usually YouTube Direct. So this is going to be. Thank you. We've been answered. We've been answered. Those of you have been complaining about Streamyard. Maybe YouTube is trying to actually probably manage Streamyard, because Streamyard always releases some of the most flashy features and the most nice things that a streamer could ever ask for. But that is why Streamyard is expensive, guys. Streamyard is not cheap. How much do you pay for Streamyard per year? Isn't it like, how much do you pay for Streamyard actually per month? It is not cheap. Streamyard is actually an investment. And it's because of the features that they introduce. It's because of the features that they introduce. But Streamyard, you can do a lot of things on Streamyard. Like, let me tell you, me, I've been using Streamyard since I ever started my streaming career. Oh my God, that just came out so nicely. I've always been using Streamyard ever since I started my streaming career. Oh, guys, I feel validated. Did I just say that like loudly? That came out. Happy Valentine, everyone. Happy Valentine. Drop those nice red hearts. Yeah. So, but Streamyard comes at a cost, especially the paid Streamyard. The free Streamyard does not have the good stuff. The free Streamyard does not have the good stuff. The free Streamyard is very limited in a sense. But the paid Streamyard tends to have like very nice features. You can do multi-streams on it. You can have this like latest, if I was to share, I'm going to open Streamyard right now and share. It's amazing. You can do a lot of things on Streamyard, but most people, I think, they are always asking themselves, is it worth the investment? Because it is called Streamyard for a reason. Are you a regular streamer? Can you actually utilize Streamyard to its full potential? Because what is the point of paying $40 per month and you don't even use that software? Like, you probably even use it once a week. It does not make sense. But if you're a daily streamer, it makes a lot of sense. And if you're a daily streamer and there's like money coming in, it makes sense to use Streamyard, because Streamyard allows you to do like a lot of things. You can share things, you can share music, you can do all these things and whatnot. But YouTube also has its advantages. So Streamyard has also been very edgy lately. I don't know what has been wrong with Streamyard. I think in the last like 2 weeks, it's not been very stable in a sense. Like, I think either you are freezing a lot, like they have their issues because they've been unleashing a lot of features like back to back. Every week Streamyard is always doing something new. Every week Streamyard is always like unlocking something. But Streamyard is the one the reason I love Streamyard is because of my show, The Sunday Service. Streamyard is the one software that makes my Sunday service look extremely professional. Like, I love using Streamyard, and I literally swear by Streamyard at the Sunday service. It makes me look extremely professional. Like, I know what I'm doing. Like, I'm running like a studio or a media house. On YouTube, YouTube is still lagging behind. It has not figured out some of these features like layouts, like backgrounds, like, like, what do you call it? These banners that run down here. YouTube is taking its precious time to like introduce those features. And sometimes I don't blame YouTube that they are slow. YouTube, I think, is like a platform that looks at priorities. Yeah, I don't think live streams are a priority for YouTube. YouTube priorities have never been on live streams. YouTube priorities are normally on videos. That is why they like do a lot of that is like what they do a lot of things around videos. They curate a lot of things around videos. Live streams, not much. That is why that feature, that feature of going live together on phone, it only works on phone. How comes the YouTube has never introduced that feature on desktop? And it's been like over 2 years since they unveiled that feature. They could have improved it, they could have refined it, but they've never bothered. Why? It is not a priority for them. But what has YouTube done? YouTube has introduced, like nowadays, like even video editors for you. YouTube has introduced like shorts using AI. You can even create shorts nowadays with AI features that YouTube is trying to encourage you to do. YouTube has introduced like weird things on your videos that you can have a quiz in the middle of a video to test engagement. Their priority has always been videos, by the way. So don't expect them to like create magical, flashy features for you on streams. It's not, to be honest, it's not their priority. My personal opinion, by the way, you can take that to the bank. Because honestly, if the streams were bringing in the revenue, I think they would have done a better job. They would have done a better job at making sure streamers have the best features. But at the moment, it is very basic. So you are left at the mercy of platforms like OBS, Streamyard, Restreams, who actually now end up like polishing these features for you to use. Streamyard is definitely expensive. The more features you want on Streamyard, the expensive it gets. OBS is free, but OBS is extremely technical. Like, let me tell you, OBS, you'll have to teach yourself how to operate that thing. It is a very heavy, first of all, it's a very heavy software. It's a very heavy software to use. It's not only bandwidth heavy, but it also consumes a lot of like CPU resources. Those of you who have OBS on your computer, you cannot have a slow computer to run OBS. It is very clear. You must have a very extremely fast computer that can easily process the power of OBS because it's a heavy software. It is free, it is open source. Actually, OBS, you're the one who customizes it into what you want it to be. It is not an easy software to operate. In fact, anybody I know who operates OBS, they're always learning. They've not mastered it yet. The gamers love it. The gamers are very good at it because I think for gaming, games sometimes are also very heavy in terms of the resources they consume. So people who use OBS are very like savvy. They've had to like use it as regularly as possible because it is a free software that can give you the StreamYard features. But it takes time for you to figure that out. It's not going to be easy. But StreamYard is like plug and play. Let me tell you, Streamyard is the most easiest streaming thing that you can ever use. Number one, it does not have an app. It is literally web-based. It can work on your phone, it can work on your laptop, but it operates on a browser. You don't actually have to download Streamyard. Streamyard, you actually just go to the website and then you run it from the browser. It has its advantages, yes, because Streamyard is one of those softwares that you can even be kicked out. The internet may go, or maybe I may lose my power temporarily, and it will kick me out temporarily, but the live stream will be running for like about 5 minutes before it ends automatically. YouTube, in case you run into problems and you can't come back, you have to end that live stream. Streamyard, you can salvage a live stream. Even when you are like kicked out for 5 minutes, you can always salvage a live stream and continue from where you left. OBS is going to be an investment. For me, I think I said in 2026, I'm going to actually take time and see whether I can master OBS because my fancy StreamYard is expiring this year. My fancy StreamYard that allows guests to stream to their channel, that allows me to get these fancy features is expiring at the end of the year. So I am not planning to like pay any money to StreamYard in order to keep the service going. So that's why I'm teaching myself how to figure out OBS and manipulate OBS to my advantage. So it's something that you have to like be very deliberate and intentional about. Okay, let me see that I can catch up on the chat real quick. I may be missing something. Wakesho, welcome, Wakesho. Ifeanyi, si cool, nice to see you. Thanks so much. Ayman is in the building. Welcome, Ayman. Thanks so much for coming in. Misha Bless is frying dumplings. Thank God she has stopped like looking at my house. Andrea says, YouTube canceled my monetization. Oh no, so sorry. What happened? What is the reason they gave you, Andrea? I will come back to it. I'm so sorry about that. What is the reason they gave? We can talk about that shortly after we are done with the class. Kwaki Lily says, Goga, I used to love OBS. Marciano says, Reds, you have mastered OBS. Ayman is saying, OBS can work on a basic computer, but even people with high-end PCs still have issues and have to troubleshoot with OBS, but it's a technical learning curve. Exactly, because Ayman uses OBS for his games and stuff, because it's actually very supportive when it comes to OBS. So you really have to make a decision on what works for you, but you also have to be very patient with yourself. Number one, if you don't want to, like spend, not everybody can afford to pay 40 USD to StreamYard every month. And again, what is the point of paying 40 USD to StreamYard and you are not like using it optimally? If you're a daily streamer, that's a different story. If you're a daily streamer and you know the return on investment, I like what Trinidadian living in Finland was saying at the Sunday service. There has to be a return on investment at some point. You can't just be giving money to these companies and you're not getting a return on investment. You have to get to a certain level as a YouTuber that the money you're pouring into these things somehow comes back. You're not just spending so much money and you're not seeing the return. So you have to make that particular decision. And that is why I love this new feature that YouTube has introduced, that you can actually share screens when you go directly live on YouTube. So the only way you can go live on YouTube desktop is through the studio. So you have to like set up the live stream on a desktop. So I'm just going to share my screen so that we can open YouTube together. Let me see. So I'm going to share my screen. Let me see. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen real quick. So you guys let me know whether you can see. So it's practical. So this is my, so this is the home page, the landing page on YouTube. You can see the landing page on YouTube and whatnot. So when you go to your YouTube, the YouTube homepage. Hey, Maria, welcome, Maria. Nice to see you. How you doing? Maria? Thank you so much for popping in. Let me see. Can you guys see the screen that I'm sharing? I know you are Goga, where are you? I am down here. You can see a very small box on the bottom left. So when you go to YouTube, you just need to go and click go live here. And then it will open a new window. It will take you to we normally call this, it will take you to this window. It's called the control room. It is not your typical studio. It is the control room. So I want us to you're going to select, so these are the current live streams that are running. So I'm just going to skip this. So you can click on stream and you can set up the stream here, but I want you to click on the camera. It's called going live via webcam. So when you click on this, it will give you an option to give to do the test. So you're just going to do this test. So test desktop YouTube. Let me just give it a proper name because I'm going to run it. YouTube desktop. I'm on a laptop, so those of you are wondering, Google, how did you get there? So YouTube desktop live test. So it's just the way you normally go live on your phone. And then you click on next. Then you make sure the monetization is on. Then you click on next. Customization, maybe I want a live chat replay. Maybe I want it to be subscriber only or 5 minutes or something like that. You can even put a trailer. You can put slow mode, those things. Then you click next. Let me say visibility, I want it to be unlisted. I don't want it to go live right now because I'm already live. So let's click unlisted. You can even schedule it. Like this live stream, I pre-scheduled it. I knew I was going to go live on Wednesday, so I scheduled this live on Monday. So that is so that's how you go about it. So once you do this, is are you guys able to see the screen? Are you guys able to see the screen? Maria and Ayman, is everything okay? I don't know, why is Maria's message deleted by Ayman? What did Maria, what did you do to Ayman? Why are the messages deleted? Or is Ayman abusing his powers so that I can manage him? Kevnish, welcome, Kevnish. Nice to see you. Are we guys seeing the screen? So up to this point, are we clear? Once you are here, thank you, Auntie. Once you are here, you can now say done. You can even do the thumbnail thing, by the way. You can come and select thumbnail. You can come and put the thumbnail here so that it's like, and you see, you can come and put thumbnail. Where's the thumbnail? Trying to look for the thumbnail. It's normally somewhere here. Here it is. You can put the thumbnail. So I'm just going to select my thumbnail. I'm going to select my thumbnail. So this was the thumbnail I selected for this live stream. So there we go. So as the thumbnail uploads, the live stream is ready. So I'll just go back to where we were. And you can see it's already scheduled, and then you say done. And then once you click done, the live stream is ready. So it's just a matter of you now going live. There it is. Now you just need to click on go live. So I'm just going to go live on this live stream. Don't worry, none of you will see it because it is unlisted. It is just for tutorial purposes. So I'm going to click on go live. You can share. I hope did I select unlisted, guys? Let me check real quick. I don't know what I selected. Did I select unlisted? Details. I think it's unlisted. I think, did I select those of you? Yeah, it's unlisted. It's unlisted. I had to check here. It's unlisted. Those of you have been following, you should make sure, because if it was public, there'll be 2 live streams running at the same time. So make sure it's unlisted. And then you can click go live. So I'm going to go live right now. Red Room, I hope you are following. So click on go live and you will see me live now on this channel. So this is a private live stream. So you can see me live here. So I'm live twice, but this is an unlisted live stream. I'm going to mute myself here so that there's no echo. So this is another live stream that is running. So this is like the live stream I've set up. So I know I'm live twice. Are you now seeing this thing here? Are you seeing this thing here written share screen? This is now your magic button. So come and click on this thing written share screen. It is here. The only problem with this, you can mute yourself, maybe when you're busy, like maybe I get into a phone call or something, but you can share your screen directly. So I just come here. Let's say I want to share like, let me open something on Streamyard. Let me say maybe I want to teach you something on Streamyard while on YouTube Direct. So Tamika said she uses Streamyard for her live streams. So let me just open my Streamyard and maybe I want to show you how to edit the Sunday service that is for this week. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share my screen before I come to Auntie's question. So you can see I'm on Streamyard right now. I'm sharing my, I'm sharing like my, what do you call it? I'm sharing like my browser that is Streamyard. So in case maybe there's something I was teaching right now, I would actually be able to explain this very easily. So in case like you don't want to use like Streamyard, Restream, OBS, all those things, and you actually want to share your screen, you can actually do it directly on YouTube like that. And you see, I'm just live on YouTube. I'm actually live on YouTube, and you guys can see clearly that I'm sharing the Streamyard screen. Maybe I wanted to show you guys how I normally like, maybe who is coming to the Sunday service this week. We have Chef Z coming to the Sunday service this week. And maybe I want to just show you something. And Auntie, I'm coming to your question because you asked me, how can you play music when you are on YouTube live? So I want you guys to notice this. So I'm going to enter the studio. There we go. So I've entered the Sunday service. I'm now in Streamyard. I'm now in the Streamyard environment. I know you guys are wondering, Google, what is going on? You're sharing a lot of things. So now I'm in Streamyard. Now, in case of weakness with this, there are some few weaknesses with this. There's some few weaknesses with this going live directly on YouTube. Number one, you cannot turn off your camera. like the way we always do, like on the phone. You know, the phone allows you to like turn off your camera, maybe in case like you're going to like, maybe if Miss TikTok is like going to the washroom and she does not want to see, and she wants to go with her phone and see what people are saying on the chat, she can just turn off her camera on the phone. Misha Bless is cooking, but she does not want people to see what she's doing with the dumplings. She can turn off her camera. That is usually very easy to do when you are on like the phone. But when you're on YouTube desktop, you don't have an option of turning off your video, unfortunately. That is why the only way you can turn off your video is maybe when I come and turn off cover my camera like that. Now you guys are seeing a blank screen because I've covered my camera. So that's why the screen went blank, because I just covered. Or if you Resume says I have a slider on my camera. Exactly. So you have to turn it off. Like if you're using a webcam, my StreamYard has picked my webcam. Let me turn off my webcam. You see, are you seeing the StreamYard has closed? So StreamYard has now closed because StreamYard picked the webcam camera. So if I was to expand it, what you guys are seeing on the screen, you see, that is StreamYard. StreamYard is using my camera. That's why it's not very clear. But if I was to turn it off, unless now you manually do it like that, if your laptop has a slider or something like that. Or those of you who are using these laptops that don't even have sliders, you can just cover it. Just go and get a piece of paper and cover it. The way you used to do on Zoom and whatnot. Just cover it, and then you can go do your business, and then when you come back, you uncover it. There are many options. And that is the one weakness you have. The one thing that I like is the fact that they've given you the mute. You are seeing the mute button here. The mute is here. The mute is here. And make sure it is, for you to know your audio is working. Are you seeing that it's blinking green nicely? Just down here at the bottom where I'm hovering with the mouse. So that's the one beauty with it. At least they allow you to mute yourself, and that becomes easy. Now, Auntie had asked me, Goga, how do you share music? How do you share music directly? How do you share music directly when you are on YouTube desktop live stream? Now, on StreamYard is normally very easy to share music, because StreamYard, you just need to come to media assets here. And let's say I want to run like the Sunday service anthem. It's very easy, because I just need to come and select the song. I need to get my mouse. I just need to come and select the song here. Then you will hear the song. So unless you have your own song, so here's the Sunday service song. So if I select the Sunday service song, I need to unmute. I muted that tab. Unmute the bar. So if I unmute, can you hear the music? Can you guys hear the music? Yeah. So, and the only way you can share music directly to what now Auntie was asking is when you share the tab. When you share the tab that is playing the music. So you have to see whether you can find a way of getting like a playlist. That you get a playlist that can now run your music, or you can do this. You can, in case you don't have your own, and remember, music is a very touchy and sensitive topic on YouTube. So let me pause it. So that is StreamYard, because I'm sharing audio from StreamYard, that tab. I'm sharing audio from that tab. Another way you can go about this is like, if you want to look for music, just go to YouTube audio library. In case you want to just play music on audio library, you can just go to YouTube audio library. Let me say that I can share that screen. Real quick. Let me see a few questions. Yeah, it's the tab that is playing. So those of you normally do this live stream where you are sharing your screens, you have to play the audio so that the audio can play. But there's no way you can upload music the way you upload it on StreamYard. That is the one weakness. So it has to be like a tab that is running, or an audio that is playing on a tab. That let me see that I can show you something here. Oops, I almost clicked on end of the live stream. Let me see. So let me stop sharing. You can see what I'm talking about. So look at this, for example. Let me go to Thrive and Glow with Joe's. Let me go to Thrive and Glow with Joe's like playlist that was running before I came to the live.
To anchor it all in together. I hope that makes sense.
So you can see Thrive and Glow with Joe is running because I'm playing audio from her.
Your dad would be
I'm playing audio from her video. So that is how you can play like audio. That's the only way you can share audio from somebody's like that's the only way you can share audio from somebody's like live either video or something like that. There is no way of uploading music directly, unfortunately, on desktop, unless like you're running the live. Now, the World of Ruggers has asked a very nice question there. Does it allow for panels? Unfortunately not. And that is why I'm saying this is where StreamYard wins, because it makes sense for me to use this direct YouTube live when I'm teaching a class, because I'm always sharing screens a lot when I'm teaching. But it does not allow a panel. The phone allows a panel, but the phone's panel is only for vertical live streams. The phone panel is never for like a horizontal live stream. That is a weakness you can see. So StreamYard has a panel, OBS has a panel. Resume just figured out how to do panels on OBS the other day. Restream has a panel, but the YouTube Direct does not have a panel. So I cannot bring somebody over here like the way we normally do at the Sunday service. So that is the short answer. So you cannot have a guest on direct YouTube. You can only share screens. And that is literally it. In case you want to like do it directly. But there's a beautiful like advantage, I think, as I said, to this streaming directly live on YouTube. You get the full resolution of your camera. You get the full resolution of your camera, which is perfect, because in case your camera is at 1080, you will get the 1080 pixel when somebody runs that live stream. You look so clear because you take advantage of the full force of the camera resolution, and that usually helps. Now, those of you are asking about music. In case you want to run music, remember you cannot run music unless you are sharing a tab. Even now I'm playing music, but you guys cannot hear the music because I am not sharing a tab. I'm not sharing a tab at all. So make sure that you also you're also cognizant of the kind of music that you're using. So let me just go back to what I wanted to explain to Auntie. Because Auntie is the one who asked this question that brought this topic. And guys, always feel free to suggest a topic that you think I should explore. I'm always more than happy to like do it. I'm a researcher by profession, so I like researching. I like looking for answers, and I like sharing my findings because it is what is expected of a researcher. So in case you ever feel that there's a topic that you need us to like explore, let me know. I will go dig up and then I will bring it as content. So let me see, what was I going to share? I was going to share my screen so that you guys can see how you can navigate music. So for example, let's say Auntie wants to run music that will not get her into copyright problems, because that is what Auntie wanted to when she requested we like look at this possibility. You could just come to your YouTube audio library, because audio library has the most boring music. To be honest, let me just be honest. YouTube audio library has the most boring music. You'll never find the stuff that you hear at Red's Room. You'll never find the stuff that AI or Suno normally helps you do. So let me see whether I can search for music here. So let me see. What am I doing? Sorry, I'm searching on the wrong place. So you can search for music here. So remember, I'm sharing the screen. So let me share my favorite song. Let me share one of my favorite songs on YouTube audio library. You guys know my favorite song on YouTube. Oh, they have updated. They have a lot of new. Let me see. I love Netflix because they always they always have songs with tracks with where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Don't worry, guys. I'm struggling here. Oh, there we go. Why is it scrolling so fast? Sorry, guys. I don't know. My touchpad has just taken a life. Let me get a mouse. It's taken a life of its own. Where's my man pass for work? My mouse was in the man pass. I think it should be somewhere here. Got it. So let me play this for example.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way.
You can hear the song, right?
You try to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
So you can be playing songs on audio library, but you have to share the audio from that tab and put in it. So that is the only one we can do. If you have if you have music on there's a way you can play a browser and you have your own music that is copyright free. By all means, you can play so that you don't get into problem. That is how you go about sharing that's how you go about sharing
But if I lay down and I play dead and
happy
I stay dead, baby, you
get
sick of being the
you can be talking and sharing the screen and
thinking something out of my nightmares, sitting right there.
So I'm dancing, but I'm playing my music. But because I'm sharing that tab.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want.
So another
With you,
option
I
you
don't
can
ever feel
do
calm.
is
I can feel the sweat inside my palm.
hey guys,
Play with me like cats
let
on
us
the
dance a
string.
bit. Let us commercial break.
You don't
Commercial
understand the
break.
pain
Commercial
it
break.
brings.
Commercial
You
break
don't
a
ever
bit.
wanna give me wings. You don't ever
Commercial
wanna
break.
set me
Turn
free.
that
You
music
know I'm
up.
addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, sitting right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing.
And that is how you play music. And you can create a playlist. You can find a way that I was not talking anti. I was letting the music play because I wanted you guys to have that experience. So you can find a way to get if you can get your own songs. If you can get your own songs, find a way that you can play those songs and you can share a tab. One of the ways you can achieve this is like you upload your songs on let's see, what do you call this thing? You can upload your songs on, you can upload them on SoundCloud. You can upload them on Spotify. You can actually go and play your own song. You can just add your songs on Spotify, and then you just use Spotify to play your songs. Or you can, that is an option that you can consider. You can also like add them on your Google Drive as YouTube as songs. You can go to your Google Drive and then run run your music on the Google Drive, because that way you'll be sharing a tab. And when you share a tab, then you can easily play the music that you want to play. It's not exactly nice because sometimes you want to maybe put a picture and then music is playing in the background. Unfortunately, unlike StreamYard, you can't pull that stand, because as we've already established, StreamYard now gives you those options where you can be playing music without consequences. Like let me see if I can share the screen like this. So when I go to StreamYard, even without like, let's say even if I was just doing like a silent stream and I want to play music, David Hunt's rendition of Goodness of God, it can just be lingering in the background. You can only do that, but unfortunately you won't get the best optics. That is one thing. That is one of the compromises we make if we decide to use this solution. So now I'm not sharing my screen, but the music is playing in the background, but you still can't hear it. Right? So that is in a nutshell. Let me pause the music a bit because the music is making noise. Yeah, that is in a nutshell how you share your screen when you go directly live on YouTube. Let me take your questions. Ayman is asking, Goga, you can do this on mobile? No. Unfortunately, on mobile, you can't achieve this. When you go live on mobile, it's just going to be the usual. You can go live horizontal, but let me say that I can do it physically. So I'm going to open my YouTube. I'm going to open my YouTube so that we can go live. Oops, I need to charge my laptop. Let me see that I can show you. So I'm going to open my YouTube. So let's say we are going live. Always, I'm going to flip my phone so that it can be on. I'm going to flip it so that it can be on landscape. So you on your phone, of course, you go down here. Then live, you can see that. Then let's say maybe I want to. Yeah. So I'm going to. So you see, when you're going live on your phone, you see all these features. You can turn off your camera. That is the advantage I was saying. Going live on your phone allows you to turn off your camera like that. Okay. Now, let's say I want to like set up the live. Okay. Orientation, I make it horizontal. So it's horizontal orientation. And then I'm going to flip, and then I'm going to flip the camera like this. So let me say next. Let me edit so that it can be unlisted. Visibility unlisted. And then, so this is next. No, not made for kids. Go live. So you can see me here. You can see me here on horizontal. Uh-huh. 3, 2, 1. The live is running and I'm on horizontal. So it's one of those things. So I can be on horizontal while live like this. Let's see. Orientation is locked. Okay, let me see this. Okay, but it's horizontal, yes. It's a horizontal. Yeah, please rotate the device back. Okay, so it can be horizontal like this, but unfortunately, you don't have the features of sharing. You only just see the usual features. You never have the features of sharing. You have the flip, you have the mute, you have the effect speaker. You cannot share while on the phone. It does not have those features, and YouTube actually tells you that on the link that I've put on the description of this live stream. YouTube actually tells you that you cannot share your screen on the phone live stream. So it only works on desktop. And as I said, Ayman, you can just come here. This was the dummy live stream I'm using. You just come here and then click on this share screen. It only works like that on this share screen. Right. Any other question? Let me see. Let me see. Mobile needs more customization like TikTok. Yep. What if you shrink the browser with the music tab and put it at the bottom corner of your screen so both tabs are opened? Let me see. I like this thinking. Red. That's actually a good whatever. Let's see. Let's try. So you shrink. So I'm going to shrink. You have to be sharing the tab. So let me give you what they are saying. So they say you can share. Let me see. You can share 3 things for you to be able to get audio. You can share. Hold on, man. Mouse problems. How many of you use a mouse, or is it just me who uses a mouse to scroll? You can share a Chrome tab. You can share an entire screen. Or you can, when you share an entire screen, make sure your the system audio is enabled. You can play music from Spotify or YouTube, but you have to be careful with copyright, of course, as I say that. So it allows you to actually do that, but it has to be a tab. It has to be a tab because if you don't share music from the tab, then it's not going to the audio will not play. So Reza, you can explore that and see how you can shrink. One of the beauty I like with these guys is that you can go and explore. Because now even I'm trying to see how to shrink this tab, but I'm sharing the tab, so I'm trying to figure, and you see, trying to figure out the tab. How do I shrink this tab and still have my music playing? Sharing it. So let me see whether I can show you what they're saying in terms of the share. Oh, Red, see this. I want you to see this. If I was to share my screen, look at this, Red. So if I was to share my screen like this, so you have an option of sharing the Chrome tab, the window, where in case I wanted you guys to see some documents, these are my work documents, or the entire screen. The entire screen is literally what you are on. This is actually a good idea, by the way, because you can be running an Auntie, I think you can try this on your own. You can be running music on this, and then you decide to share the entire screen instead of the tab. So they give you 3 options: Chrome tab, window. I hope you guys are seeing Chrome tab, window, or the entire screen. So you can choose. In case, let's say I'm sharing audio on this, you can actually be playing video. Let me go and try that with Streamyard. Let me share the entire screen on Streamyard, and then we see what that looks like. Let us explore. Like a split screen with both tabs open. I get what you're saying. So I think I like the window idea. Let me say that I can share the entire screen of my, ouch, this entire screen. Unfortunately, the entire screen only focuses on the live stream that you are on. So for example, this live stream where I am, that is how you guys are going to see me in this thing that you are taught in physics, like when two mirrors face each other and then you see infinity. You see infinity. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know. So it's something that you can explore. Is there an echo? Can you guys like hear me? Is there an echo because I'm sharing my screen? Is there an echo? Just someone let me know. Is there an echo? This is like, this is giving me anxiety. I need to stop. So this is like sharing the entire screen where you can see everything that is open, including my tabs and whatnot. So what if I say it's Streamyard? What if I say it's Streamyard? Oh yeah, so so I can come and play here. But unfortunately, let me say that I can join these tabs. Let me say that I can do a split view. Let me see this one. Let me say that the split view will work. And then I come. Is there like a split view on my screen? Guys, I know there's a lot of confusion right now. I don't know even what I'm doing. But let me say that if I do a split view, it's going to work. And then like what Redzum is explaining. So I'm now sharing. Can you guys hear any music? Can you guys hear any music based on what I'm sharing? The split screen. Reds or Auntie, confirm for me. Can you hear any music? Or Iman? Can you guys hear any music? Let me know. I've done a split screen. So I'm trying to just confirm, just experimenting here. Nothing. Okay. Thank you, Tandeka. So it does not work. I was trying to like see that the split screen works. No? Okay. Let me see. Okay. So it does not work. So it actually is asking me to just share the So I just have to share the tab. Okay. I tried to do the split screen thing on one, but it wasn't working. So it only seems to work when I do this. When I do this, you guys can hear. Okay. But these are, maybe you can use Streamyard. Hey, I'm getting ideas here. Maybe you can use Streamyard and then put a background. Let me see whether I can get a background. You can maybe use Streamyard, get this. Share a picture. Hold on. Guys, I'm just getting excited here because I just got some ideas. I just got some hot ideas. Look at this. Look at this, and then look at that. Hold on. Look at that, guys. And then I turn off my camera and then I go and sleep. Can you hear the music? I just got an idea. You can actually use Streamyard as well. I can close my camera and go and sleep. End of the class. Magic. You guys, I'm sure, can hear me. I am sure you can hear me. I am sure you can hear the music and you can see the picture on the screen. Didn't I just Did they just do like some magic right there? It is something you can consider. But this, I don't like how this picture, that black place is looking. You guys can now hear music, right? Yeah, I know. That is the end of the class. Guys, we achieved what we came to do. I am running Streamyard while on YouTube, and it's working. If this is what the Jamaicans call obea. Like witchcraft. I achieved it. So I am running my music, and I'm here. You can play around with these things. You can actually get Streamyard open on one tab, share Streamyard, appear, put your face there. Voila! Oh my God, that is the end of the class, guys. Yeah, that is the end of the class. Man, that was brilliant. I don't even thought about it until I just played around with it. You can play around with these things, guys. You can play around with these things, and it works. Auntie, have I saved you? And you can play your music now comfortably. Let me play all my songs now. Let me play all my songs, and then you me on full screen. So let me go back. Let me go back and let me pick another song, the one David did for us. So let me say, for example, I want to put the presidential jet. And then let me say, oh my God, this is so brilliant. I just figured out something, guys. I love it when I get this random idea that I don't even thought about. because of look at that. Let me remove this banner.
Goga fam, we love the most. Like, share, subscribe, join the tribe, feel alive.
Let's try this.
Sky, like, share, subscribe, Goga vibe. Come on,
and then let's expand. We can close the class. We can close the class and leave. We can close the class and go. It is done. Is there any question? Wasn't this brilliant? You can find a way, guys. It does not need to be Streamyard. The World of Ruckus says, look at the presidential jet is copyrighted. Ruckus is the one who bought me this presidential jet, guys. That is it. That is it, guys. I think we did well. No shrinking was necessary. We just decided to like get smart over how we are sharing tabs. You can close the camera. That is it. That is it.
Learn to laugh, grow and play.
That is it. And you can. Oh my God, this is so brilliant, guys. I just figured out something here. But this is just Streamyard. You can get creative over this. It can be Spotify. It can be something else. And let me give my super chatters like their water. So thank you so much, Reds. Thank you so much, Reds. Thank you so much, Thrive and Glow with Joe. Thanks so much, The World of Ruggers, for the 5 memberships. This is for you. May your pot bring abundance. May your pot bring in abundance. It can be done. Guys, it's just a matter of getting creative. I think I just love this. It's a matter of getting creative around it. Wow, this is so cool. So you can actually just find ways. If you can find ways of sharing the tab, just get creative over the sharing. You can actually still achieve what you wanted to do. And to all the 5 people who want the membership courtesy of the World of Ruggers, this is for you. Achieved. Done. We can close the shop. Wow, Redzoom, thank you so much for that blessing. This is for you. This is for you. This is for you. Where is that water? So we can still achieve it just by, but it's so much awkward. You have to minimize the screen. What am I even doing? Okay, so for Red, Red just give us a blessing. So let me just Red, this is for you. Thank you so much for that super chat. This is so cool. This is so cool. I think we learned something, guys. I think we learned something. I think we learned something. Hey, Christina, welcome, Christina. Nice to see you. I think we learned something. They always say necessity is the mother of invention, and clearly we invented something because we needed, there was necessity for us to do it. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much, guys, for making me figure out this, because without you guys making me scratch my head, I wouldn't have even thought about it. So well done. We did it. 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 So I can still do this. Share the screen. Streamyard, hold on. For example, I want to bring up the, oops. I want to bring up maybe this. And then I maybe say this.
Chilling with the Goga vibe. Catching
Then
waves
maybe
on the
do-
online tide.
No.
Will help you grow on YouTube. Teach you how, so come on, let's go. Live stream tutorials, the secrets we will show. Hit that like, share, subscribe, and let the gaga flow. Learn the tricks of the trade, we'll take you to new heights. From editing techniques to creating
Sorry, guys, I'm
stunning lights.
sorry.
Goga's got your back, we'll be your guiding lights. Join the conversation and let's take flight. Welcome to Gaga, the place where dreams come
I love it.
true.
I love it. I love
Live
it.
stream with us, we're here to help you learn, grow, and share. That's what we love to do.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is the class that I meant to teach you today. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was useful. Auntie, thank you so much for that blessing. This is for you, Auntie, sponsoring this class. Thank you for the blessing. This is for you. Hold on.
Let's make it through.
This is for you, Auntie. Just struggling to look for the
We
video.
love to do. Hit that like, share.
May your pot be in abundance. Thank you so much, Auntie, for that
Teach
blessing.
you how, so
So, guys, that is the essence of the class. I've stopped sharing the I've stopped sharing the StreamYard. Sorry, I was trying to pause the music. Goga, please remember I prefer my fries with mayonnaise. Ragas, leave my outfit alone. This was for the ladies. This was for Valentine. That is why I went all out and got in some red detail because I needed to impress the ladies for Valentine. So yeah, I was going to say happy Valentine in advance because I know Valentine is on Saturday, but I know I'm not going to be on YouTube live streams until the Sunday service. And the Sunday service will be discussing something with the chef. Chef Z from Ghana, so I will not be able to dress in red on Sunday. That is what I was saying. I decided to get all my red. These guys, there is no way I can dress like this in public. It will never happen. I only do it when I'm coming on the live stream. So today I was having a very interesting meeting somewhere with very senior people. I almost wore this tie and I was like, nope, this is a bit too much. You know, red is a symbol of power, guys. You know, when you wear red, a red tie, you've never seen these presidents are normally wearing red and everything. So I decided to make sure that I'm in red, just make sure that Valentine is appreciated. Hey, Miss TikTok, thank you so much for the blessing. Miss TikTok, thanks so much for the blessing. Auntie says I need to read something. Let me see. Goga, please remember. Sorry, no, that was Ragas. Stop confusing me. I need to acknowledge the blessings. Ragas, you cannot confuse me like this. Let me. Auntie said something. Auntie, can you focus? I need to Ragas. You're confusing me. Auntie, what did you say? I don't see it. I don't see it. Thank you so much for the class. Now take off the tie and shirt. Dance for us. Never. That one I am not, so that I can give Misha Bless, Miss TikTok, and Red Room receipts served on a platter. It is not happening. It is not. That is too much like receipts to give those three people. They are going to make me content for the entire month. Not happening. I am not giving them that content. It is not. They are just here waiting. If I dare do that, they're going to take screenshots. They're going to do collaborations. They're going to. I'm not giving them content. I am not giving them. Do you know I am newsworthy? I am not giving them content. I'm not giving them content. Rezo will have content for his Friday, like mix-up radio thing. Miss TikTok is going to make me content for her live stream. I am not doing it. Auntie, I love you, but I am not doing it. I am not going to. Misha Bless is going to start like telling Lily, go and watch what Goga is doing. They're just waiting. There are people here just waiting like this for me to like make those kind of things. I'm not giving them. I'm not going to give them that. I'm not going to give them that pleasure. No, not at all. I said, if I'm going to make a fool of myself on YouTube, I better be rich while at it. I better be extremely rich while at it. Because have you ever noticed these people who love drama on? Look at even these celebrities who love drama in the world. They are extremely so rich that they can pull those stunts because they really don't care. They don't care what you think about them because they're rich anyway. And sometimes the drama is good for the ratings. Sometimes the drama is good for the ratings. But Auntie, I am not doing it because there are some people here. There's some people here, I'm not giving them that content. They're just waiting. They're just waiting. I better be extremely rich if I'm going to like make a fool of myself on YouTube. I better be extremely wealthy because then I can afford not to care. And guys, that is a lesson right there. May you get to a place where you can afford not to care. There are people get to that level of, it's actually a nice level of savage, you know? You get to a level where you can afford not to care. You can do anything you want. And you don't worry about the consequences. You don't worry about the perceptions. You don't worry about the brand because the brand is drama. Yeah, may you get to that level where, may you get to that level of savage where you really don't care. It's almost like some people call it arrogance, but I think sometimes it's confidence. Sometimes one of my mentors when I was like young in my career, one of my bosses, and I just remember that one of my bosses told me, Goga, at some point you decide. At some point you actually decide that you're actually going to do something. No fear of consequences, no fear of repercussions, let it burn. It's a very different level of savage. And actually nothing ever happens to those people. The rest of us who are playing safe are the ones who get like brought into the drama. But there are some people who are at a level of savage where nobody ever does anything to them because they just don't fear consequences. May you get to that level of savage as a creator where you don't have to dim your light. May you get to that level of, I'm not becoming a preacher. Let me stop it. I'm not becoming a preacher. May you get to that level of savage. Title Pro says, it looks like you're now talking about American politicians. No, I'm just saying, like, there's a level of savage you get, you just don't care. And you're ready for the repercussions. For me, I always say, if I ever get to that level of savage, the bank account must be smiling. Because when you are extremely rich, you can kind of get away with a lot of things. Even some of the loose statements you made, you kind of get away with a lot of things. Because the bank is happy, the bank is fat, so people kind of have to like behave a certain way because you kind of have a say in terms, because your economic standing speaks volumes. So the people always have to like people have to like tiptoe around you because again they don't want to like ruffle you because you really don't care. You really don't care. Ayman says, make fake drama, make money, bring the receipts. Drama sells, Goga. Ayman, I am not a dramatic person. The one weakness Goga has, if I've never told you, one of my greatest weakness, and I always tell people this, I'm very open about it. I'm an extremely highly sensitive individual. For me, I think I process things. I process things after. So I care a lot about repercussions. Before I do anything, so one of the things about being an extremely highly sensitive person, you always think of the worst that can happen. Like I'm always thinking of the worst thing that can happen. I've already even thought of the worst thing that can happen probably even 10 days after this incident. So I'll end up talking myself not to do it because the processing is going to like affect me. So I'd rather not get involved, because the moment I get involved into drama, it's going to bother me. I am not going to sleep. I will be disturbed. It will destabilize my mind. I will be all over the place. I'll be like explaining myself. So for me, it's always like, don't do it. And that's it. And that's why I can never do drama. It can never happen. It can never happen because I don't have the range for it. I cannot handle it. But there are people who can do it. I aspire to be those people. One of my best friends loves drama. They thrive in drama. They don't even fear repercussions. If I could get to that level of savage, I think I will be fine. But then it also goes down to your personality, You can't. There are people that I worry. I worry about consequences. And I think I overthink and I overprocess things. So I will never do it. I will never do it. Okay, those are good receipts, guys. We need to like wrap up. We have 15 minutes to leave the show. We have 15 minutes to leave the show. Yeah. My name is first and second and last Savage. Miss TikTok can easily. Miss TikTok, I think, is that Miss TikTok is that person. Miss TikTok does not care about consequences. Miss TikTok can afford not to care. I think she has that personality. Miss TikTok can afford her attitude. There are some people. Miss TikTok can get away with it. Hey, Dimi, welcome. Distracted Imagery is here. Welcome, Dimi. Nice to see you, beautiful. How you doing? Guys, we have finished the class. If you have any questions, we have 15 minutes to leave the academy. So please ask your questions. Now I'm just discussing random things that are not related to the class. Was this helpful? Do you think you learned something new by coming here today and sparing your time? Let me know. Put it down in the chat. Thank you so much, guys, for the support. Thank you so much for the membership. And thank you for always sparing the time to just come and listen. I know sometimes I rant a lot, but thank you so much for coming to listen to my rants, because one of the things I always say, learning is supposed to be fun. I'm a teacher. I always say I'm a teacher. I enjoy teaching, but I'm also a student first. And being a student sometimes means being humble enough to go and do the heavy lifting so that you can come and share with the community. So thank you so much for always making me come and do what I enjoy doing, and which is teaching and sharing information. I do enjoy it, actually. It's what I do for a living anyway. So it's like I've just come for my side hustle after the main hustle. So it works perfectly fine. And I only have to do it on Wednesday anyway. So it works. Any questions? Good. Brief class, but necessary. Okay, receipts time. Andrea, come to the front of the class. Andrea, you say that you lost your monetization. I want us to like see what is the reason they gave you, because you can help us explain to somebody else. Tamika also had receipts. If you have receipts that you want to share with us, please share with us. Please share with us. Look at Helen Akoya saying receipt. Some of you, your priorities are so misplaced. I've been teaching here for the last like nearly 2 hours, and then when it comes to receipts, now you're all pulling your seats. Look at the numbers of the people who are live is increasing. It's like, time for receipts, guys, time for receipts. Can't you apply the same energy that you apply on receipts to be in the classes, guys? Yeah. Look, like Goga, receipts. Helen even has the audacity to remind me about receipts. What are the receipts? Ayman says, Goga, I need my peace of mind and privacy. I am not a young cat anymore. I need space to think. Ayman, that is I have a lot of things I need to like read on the chats. Helen, please tell me what questions I've missed. In case you can send me screenshots, please do it. In case I've lost them. I don't want people coming for me that Goga ignored my chats. Ayman, I want to highlight this comment before I come to Auntie being nervous about the Sunday service. I need my peace of mind and privacy. I am not a young cat anymore. I need space to think. Ayman, the other day I was looking at my, let me show you. This is the beauty of doing a live stream while you are at your desk. So this is like my notebook where I write all my crazy things, my ramblings in my head and stuff. So Ayman, the other day when I was feeling this, I don't know that you can see. Sorry, the lighting is a bit too. Ayman, can you see this? So when I was filling this document at the beginning, I did this on New Year's Eve. I think that day when Winston was live, Winston I think was doing a live stream on New Year's Eve. Trinidadian, I think I thought I saw Trini on the chat earlier. Sorry, Trini, I think I missed out. Trini, I saw you on the chat. Trini, I saw you. I saw you screaming my name when I was teaching. Now, so when I was feeling this the other day, there is something I was reading here that I wrote on New Year's Eve, and I loved it. Let me just see that I can share with you guys. It was a commitment for the new year. I loved that thing. I was so surprised that I wrote this. I was so surprised that I wrote this to myself. And it is something that I'm now being intentional about. And I think it's something that happens as you grow older. Sorry, guys, this thing is like 12 pages, Ayman. So I can't remember. It's something for the new year. Should be on this other side. 2026. Yes, yeah, it is. Hold on. I'm getting it shortly. I just get excited when I read these things. Yes, I got it. So there is something I was asked when I was filling this year campus, Ayman, and it was so interesting because they asked me something that I will be very intentional about this year, and it is so amazing how it happened naturally. I thought I would actually have to do it. I thought I would have to do it like intentionally, but it is it's like, what are your magical triplets for the year 2026? And one of the things they asked is, do I want to share? These are receipts, guys. Do I want to share this? Yeah. One of the things they asked was, this year, I advise myself to, and they put an ellipse, ... This year, I advise myself to do what? And it is so interesting. Do you know what I wrote? Let me see that I can. Don't read my receipts. I'm just going to share this part. I don't know if you can see it, but it may not be visible, but I don't think it's going, because I write in, my font is so small. I wrote, this year I advise myself to listen a lot. Listen a lot. And I've been doing that for the last 2 months, and it's magical. So you get to this particular point. I think as you grow older, it's great for your peace of mind. I said, I listen a lot. Like, not that, I mean, I'm always listening. But this year particularly, I don't know why I wrote this down, because it was important that I don't know, it was important. Because I think sometimes you get lost in the noise. And so this year for me, I wanted to silence the noise and listen a lot. And let me tell you, there is power in listening. You pick the subtleties, you pick the unspoken, you pick you pick a lot of things, you pick energies. And it's been like working magically for me. I mean, this is a story for another day. These are receipts. But yeah, so I think I like this. Go for that peace of mind. Go for that privacy. It is like a luxury when you get to a certain age. It becomes a luxury at a certain age. And there is, and I think Auntie will talk to us about this. Auntie is going to be at the Sunday service, I think, on next month. And Auntie is going to talk about being bold as you grow older to do things like even YouTube. That's what Auntie is going to speak to us. Just putting yourself out there, regardless of regardless of maybe what people will say, regardless of your age, regardless of your, those limiting beliefs, Auntie is going to talk to us about that. Auntie, you cannot afford to be nervous to come to the Sunday service. You're going to have fun. Sunday service is about fun. Ask the people. Resume has been here. Ragas has been here. Kunguru has been here. Welcome, Kunguru. Tamika has not been the Sunday service before. Ayman, I think, has hung around with me too much that I always think he has been to the Sunday service. A lot of people on the chat have been to the Sunday service. Thrive and Glow with Joy has been on the Sunday service. You are going to be fine. You're going to be fine, Auntie. So think of the Sunday service as Auntie, Auntie, you already love receipts. So you're going to fit in very well at the Sunday service. But the Sunday service is receipts that think of bougie receipts that have receipts that are more refined. We don't gossip at the Sunday service, but we share receipts and knowledge in a way that is palatable. And people like coming to the Sunday service because they like listening to receipts about people. So they are coming to hear about your channel and about what you do and about how you're navigating being a content creator, in your 40s and whatnot. I think that's really going to be a superpower. So you want to do that. Miss TikTok is reporting Auntie for crashing the flight last night. Miss TikTok, why are you like this? No, why do you report people like this? Goga, Auntie crashed the flight last night. Then somebody even came and said, Goga, do you think Reds raided on Saturday? And I'm like, no, Reds did not raid because I found Reds buffering. Like when somebody you don't know whether somebody raided and you wake up in the morning, you find their thing buffering like this. It's like, okay, why did you not punish Reds for not raiding on Saturday night? And I'm like, I thought maybe it was a problem with my laptop that it did not move to the next live stream because I fell asleep. It's like, no, he did not raid. Reds, you are reported. It was so funny. You guys, why do you report each other like this? Why is it that when you don't trade, you always have to report? Why do you think that why do you have to come and report people to me for not trading? So Reds was reported. Titi is now reporting Auntie. No. This year I am listening a lot. So please do it. It's good. It's great for your peace of mind. I don't see any questions on the chat. Helen, did I miss anything on the chat that somebody may have asked? Kunguru, welcome. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Ayman says, that is the manifesto plan paper. You write your goals and thoughts. I think I downloaded the PDF. Yes, I always write all my things here. Because when you write things, you're more likely to follow up on them than when you and they're not like resolutions. These ones are very... This thing is only so deep. It makes you look into your soul. And I hate feeling it every year, but I've been doing it for the last 7 years, and it really makes me structure my life in a very good way. It makes me know what to do, what to put my energy on, what not to even push further. And I think for me, it works. It may not work for somebody else, but for me, it works. Okay. I don't think I missed receipts. Let me see. I don't know. For some reason, my mouse is just giving me hell. Let me just see whether I missed anything. So, guys, can you tell Auntie she'll be fine? She does not need to worry about the Sunday service. She does not need to worry about the Sunday service. Okay, guys, what do you can you people affirm Auntie? She's the one who sponsored for us this topic. I am so nervous about being a guest on President Goga's platform. This woman, first of all, she's funny, she's noisy, she has a lot of drama, even more than me. Good drama. I think she'll be fine at the Sunday service. Can you all tell her she'll be fine? Tell her, anybody who has come to the Sunday service has never left the same. So you'll be fine, Auntie. And don't worry, I'm going to prepare you. You are going to get a lot of preparation before you come to the Sunday service. Your Streamyard will be fixed. You'll be run through questions and expectations. You'll be given some drinks. Okay, sorry, forget about what I just said. Yeah, we'll prepare you. we'll prepare you. Fluffy Diva asked a question. Do I need to go live on laptop and phone for both streams to run on YT? Oh, that's actually a brilliant idea. Fluffy Diva, I like this question, but I'm going to also give you a warning. Remember, YouTube said that they're going to start limiting how many live streams you can run on their platform. I think that policy was taking effect this month. Helen, you're the one who sent me. Helen is the one who sent me that thing when YouTube actually announced it for the first time. Fluffy Diva, yes, you can actually go live both on the laptop and on the phone at the same time. I've actually done that several. I've had 3 live streams running. It's just that the other 2 are unlisted. Let me just end this one that is not like. So Fluffy Diva, back to your. Just give me like a few minutes. I'm coming to your question. Let me end this one. This is a private live stream that has been running for the last 1 hour. So I'm just going to end it. It was unlisted. That is why there's no activity on the chat, because no one can see it. So I'm just going to end this live stream like that. And then, of course, it's going to give you a summary or the usual stuff, the test. So I've ended that live stream. Nobody was on that live stream because it was unlisted. So I was having 3 live streams running at the same time. I had a live stream running on my phone when Ayman asked the question whether you can do that on the phone. And I said you cannot share the screen while you're on the phone. It only happens on the YouTube desktop, the YouTube desktop site. You want to avoid having multiple. You want to avoid multiple live streams running on your channel at the same time, because YouTube nowadays is trying to like limit the number of. There are people who normally have like even 10 live streams running on their channel. I think they're trying to like limit those people like double dipping with a lot of live streams on their channel, or trying to like do a lot of live streams running at the same time on their channel. So I think be very intentional in terms of how many live streams you can run on your channel, and make sure they are very practical so that they are not like they're not like going to be, you're not going to be having like a lot of I'm trying to remember. You're not going to be having a lot of like content that is irrelevant, or not content that is not like relevant anymore, just because just for the sake of it. So I think I would say spam. I was trying to I couldn't think of it. You want to avoid the spam and that kind of drama. So I think there's a directive that YouTube gave this month that you cannot have a lot of live streams running on your channel. And I think there's a way there's a reason they said they're going to like roll out that policy from February, because I think clearly a lot of people are abusing the platform in terms of the kind of live streams that they were doing. So yes, you can do I think you can actually do like the live stream on your desktop, but in case you have to go live on your phone, you can actually also go live on your phone, but it will be a different angle for sure. I like what Red Zoom said earlier. You can also not multi-stream with this feature, with this new like YouTube on desktop, where you can share the screen, but you cannot like you cannot multi-stream. It does not allow you to multi-stream. It does not allow you to, what is that thing that you like? That thing we like doing on Streamyard, Mars. It does not allow you to do multi-aspect ratio streaming. The mass thing of like doing a live stream both on vertical and horizontal. It does not allow that. So you have to be very deliberate in terms of the kind of content you're putting up there, so that you don't get into trouble with YouTube. I hope that helps. Hey, Big Boss Lady T, Big Boss is really Big Boss. I see you put in the effort. I see you live very late at night on my time zone. But I know you are trying to push those watch hours in. Well done, Big Boss Lady T. I always see you very late at night, somewhere like about midnight Kenyan time. Well done on pushing those watch hours. Anastasia, blessed, welcome. Thanks so much for coming in, Anastasia. How are you doing? How was the chopping? Nasikia kuambiwa Goga asimame Helen anakapua, lakini nikakumbuka ni ticha kwa sasa. Anastasia, even if you write in Swahili, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. I know you've come here looking for receipts, but please come in peace. We are just finishing the class. Come in peace. We have taught people how to stream directly on what do you call it? On YouTube, and they're enjoying it. So guys, my homework for you before we go. It's already 2 hours. We need to like close this down. Helen, Helen, did I miss any question on the chat? Did I miss any question or comment or receipts on the chat that is worth commenting? Because the next time I think we come here will be at the Sunday service. Did I miss anything that was important? Or we are good? My challenge to you is like, if you have a laptop, go and test this thing out today. Those of you normally do tutorials, or you normally teach. Those of you normally do tutorials and you normally teach something, go and explore using this direct YouTube feature. One of the things you also have to know is YouTube kind of likes to promote its own platform. Okay, this I'm whispering this because it's like I'm sharing like nuclear codes. YouTube likes promoting live streams on its own platform. It is something that you have to, that is why like when you do a Streamyard vertical live stream, you never get a lot of traction nowadays. They know you're using a streaming software that is not theirs. So you can leverage on this, especially if you're doing like classes or you are teaching or you're doing something. Use their platform. You get more views, you get more. They kind of like pushing things on their own platform. Study it. You'll notice that there's a trend. Study it. You'll see that. And then what was the other thing? Yeah, so try to, in case there's something that you can use their platform to do, just do it. Just do it. Dimi says, thank you so much, Guga. You're most welcome. And then Helen is being reminded to remind me about goals. I always forget this thing. Ragas, please let us just be doing. Ragas is the king of the live stream today. Is the #1 crown holder. So one of the problems I always remember is to set up my goals for the live stream. So Ragas gives me hell because I don't set up my super chat goals. It's one thing I always forget every single time. Big Boss Lady T says, Goga, I finally took your advice and came up with a schedule. Thank you so much. Always have a schedule. It makes you predictable on YouTube. Always, guys, I know sometimes I normally say a lot of things, but there are certain things that you can never compromise on. When people can predict your schedule, they will work there. They will, this is something somebody told me. Somebody once told me, Goga, I organize I organize my life around your Wednesday live stream. And this is a mother of 3 kids. And she said, even my kids know that it is the day of the academy. They know by 6 o'clock they've eaten dinner because I'll be focusing on the class. So they give people a chance to organize their lives around you. That right there sounded profound. Man, today I'm in the overflow, as David Ant will say. Yeah. Give people a chance to organize their lives around you. And that can only happen when you have a schedule. When people know that you come out at the Sunday service, when people know that you can only be found on Wednesdays, they will plan their lives to find you on Wednesday. Yeah. So it's not you looking for them. They know like, oh, if I need to like look for Goga, let me just go look for him on Wednesday in his class. Or let me go look for him on Sunday at the Sunday service. If I have receipts for Goga, I know when to go. And there are people here who know when to give me receipts. Number one, there are people like coming to the live stream very fast before people come in. Goga, I have receipts before people come in. They've already given me receipts. Talk about it when the class ends. There are people like we come to the Sunday service specifically to share receipts after the guest has left. That is their work. They organize their lives around. So give people a chance to organize their lives around you. And that only happens when you have a schedule. When people know that you normally do like some talks on Sundays, on Wednesdays, on Tuesdays, your community will actually get the program. And then they will always know, oh, Big Boss is always live at midday. Or Thrive and Glow with You is always live at 11 in the morning. Red Room is always live it's normally 4:30 a.m. Canadian time on Friday. Misha does not have a schedule. Misha pops up. Helen is always live at 6:30 a.m. Kenyan time. Anastasia is always live every day, 6 p.m. from Kenyan time. Title Pro is always live from about midnight Kenyan time. Miss TikTok, I know Miss TikTok has a live stream on Saturdays. Winston has the Tiki Bar at around 2 a.m. Kenyan time. I using them. I can easily tell people's live stream schedule from my head because they have a schedule. They have a schedule. So make sure you let people organize their calendars around you. It makes a lot of it. It will help you in the long run. In the long run. Okay. Right. Let me say that I missed anything. So Auntie's like, Goga, your classes are on Wednesday and your other lives is on Sundays. Yes. So Auntie, I usually go live every Wednesday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern, New York time. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that the time has shifted because this winter thing that in your country confuses me completely. I go live every Wednesday at 7:40 p.m. East African time. 7:40, I think, is about 12:40, almost lunchtime in the US. And then the same time every Sunday for the Sunday service. But Sunday service, we are flexible. Sunday service, I can even start at 8 p.m. depending on the guest schedule. Like Auntie, you'll be going to church in March. I think you'll be in church until 12 o'clock. So we will wait for you so that you can have enough time to get home and come to the Sunday service. So I know the Sunday service where we are collaborating, we are going to start a little bit later because we have to wait for you to come from church. But don't worry, the tribe is always very happy to wait because they want receipts. So we will give you 30 minutes just to get in here and then have that collaboration. So yeah, it's always Wednesday. For me, sometimes you have to call yourself for a meeting, especially if you have a date. Especially if you have let's say you have a job. Some of you have jobs, some of you have classes, have school, you have things to do. I had to call myself for a meeting. For me, I can never afford to be live daily. It can never happen. I don't have the luxury of going live daily because live streams can be very draining as well. This is something that people don't tell you often. Live streams can be very draining. When you're talking to people, you are spending energy. Energy sometimes is draining. So you have to be ready for that. So you don't want to burn out. So for me, the sweet spot was like doing a live on Wednesdays and Sundays because it makes more sense. And I also like being intentional. For me, I'm one of those people I would struggle to just come and sit on a live stream, and just wait for random things. And that's why they always say sometimes it's good to have a topic, or if you can't figure out a topic, just get a topic from the chat. It helps anchor you so that you don't feel bored. Otherwise, when you don't have anything to discuss, you always feel like you have to make up things to discuss. And that's why you end up sometimes oversharing things that you are not supposed to have told people on the internet. Never tell people of the internet your most intimate things that they were not supposed to hear. A topic always anchors you to just have something that you can always fall back on. And if you can't think of a topic, always ask somebody on the chat what is bothering them, and then pick it up as a topic. The people will always tell you what is bothering them. Sometimes they will tell you, oh, Goga, I'm really struggling with my watch hours. Goga, I'm really struggling to I don't know how to edit. What software do you use to edit? It helps you think of something to discuss. And people will keep chiming, and that keeps you going. It keeps you going. So always have something even if you don't think of a topic before the live stream, get a topic from the chat. It will anchor you throughout the live stream so that you don't discuss things that you did not mean to discuss. But for me, it has to make sense. Sunday service is amazing because the guest will do like the talking. Me, I just ask questions. So the Sunday service guest always does the talking. So my life is a bit easy. But also you have to prepare. You also have to prepare for these things. So for me, the two live streams make more sense. And then I have one live stream a month for members only, just to catch up with the members. I mean, they pay the bills sometimes, so you have to make sure they feel special in a way that they don't feel like they want to feel exclusive. So you have to do live streams for them once a month. That makes sense. It makes me feel sane. I don't feel like I'm strained. I don't feel any sense of burnout. I come as fresh every Wednesday and Sunday. I look very fresh unless I've traveled or something. It makes a lot of sense. Hadris, welcome, Hadris. Mruna. Fluffy Diva says, Goga, Goga, YouTube does not have background overlays. I'm sticking with Streamyard. Fluffy Diva, what is this behind me? Isn't this an overlay? Isn't this an overlay? Fluffy Diva, this is how you show off your palace. Fluffy Diva, how many times will I tell you this? Sometimes this is how you show off to your enemies, how you like live in a palace. You make sure your background looks like a wallpaper. Why do you think I went through that effort to put that light there so that there's a purple glow behind me? My brand color is like radiating nicely. Fluffy Diva, this was intentional. Anytime you go live, Fluffy Diva, it's an opportunity. Because people are always, Misha Bless is there on the chat. People are always pausing to zoom to see what is behind you. That is how they study your house. They are busy trying to see the pictures behind. You may think I'm teaching here, but somebody has already paused me and they are zooming like this to see what is that thing behind Goga. I thought I saw a shadow there. Is that somebody walking behind him? They are always watching. Make it count for them. Anytime you go live, just know that you are exposing yourself and putting yourself out there. Whatever is behind you, they are going to notice. If there is chaos behind you, they are going to notice. If there are like some socks that you just like left on the floor, they are going to notice and they're like, oh, this person is very disorganized. If a man or a woman passes and they've never seen that man or woman on your live stream, they are going to pause. They're going to take a screenshot so that they can do further investigations. Anytime you go live, the possibilities are endless and people come to you for very many reasons. Some people are collecting receipts, literally. So your background has to be very deliberately selected. This was selected like 2 hours before I came live. I knew that light was going to be there. I knew I have to make sure that there's a corner of the house people will not see. There's some things, there's a pile of bags that are next to me on my left that people cannot see. The camera cannot go to that area. Even when somebody tells me to stand up, I have to know how I made sure I put on some pants because I knew I would have to stand up. Some people come to the live stream and they're wearing boxers. So I look very demure with my red Valentine tie and suspenders, but I'm not wearing any pants. So when you tell me to stand up, I'm like, no. Anytime we go and tell somebody to stand up on their live stream and they refuse, just know they look good on the surface, but they cannot stand because they're going to embarrass themselves. So I made sure because I knew I was going to walk, so I had to make sure that I get dressed for it. So anytime, people are nosy when you go. Yeah, I like that. People are nosy on your live stream. So because they are watching, make it count because they are there anyway. So make it count. Lydia, welcome. Nice to see you. Yeah. Lydia is saying exactly. They're always watching. You always have an audience, and people come to watch you for very many reasons. And some of them, it's collecting receipts. Yeah. So YouTube, Streamyard, of course, has the best features. That's for sure. You can do a background. Let me say that I can share my Streamyard. You can do like a lot of things on Streamyard. This is my Streamyard, for example. So if I'm sharing my screen, so let me turn on the camera. My Streamyard allows me to put like a fake background. Not okay. Why is it not showing? Yeah, there we go. So this is what Laffy Diva is talking about, that she can put so I've put like an artificial background for my Streamyard. Streamyard is amazing because you can actually then put an artificial background and then it helps you like remove the cannot see anything. But you see down here you can see my actual background, but Streamyard has my artificial background. So everybody has their own. It makes a lot of sense. So Fluffy Diva, sorry, I think my connection is unstable. I think I'm frozen. So Fluffy Diva, it's really, as I said, StreamYard has its own merits, but I know some people cannot afford StreamYard. Actually, most people cannot afford StreamYard, especially as small YouTubers or the young creators, because of the expenses of StreamYard. But if you want to share your screen, you want to share people's channels, maybe you're a growth channel, or you want to do something, you can always like share your screen, and that still does the job. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Guys, I'm done. That's it. No questions. Redzuma was like asking, what happened on Saturday? You are reported for not trading on Saturday. That's what I was saying that's what I was asking earlier. Hey, Marie Ellis, welcome, Marie Ellis. Nice to see you. Welcome. Is anybody on the chat that I greeted me and I did not see them? Please don't go here and then you are annoyed that Goga did not greet me or see me. Please tell me, in case I did not say hi to you, type something on the chat so that I can say hi to you, so that you can feel happy and you live happy. You don't live and you're throwing tantrums on YouTube streets. Goga did not say hi to me. Goga did not say hi to me in that class. Saturday night when we were on your live stream. Okay, Saturday night. Okay. Auntie, everybody is reporting you for not trading last night. Even Resume was part of that craziness. I remember I used to go to this school and wear jacket, suit, the back and sleeve of inside. Those of you who have always wanted to get receipts on Miss TikTok, take screenshots very fast. Take screenshots very fast. Take screenshots very fast before she deletes it. Take screenshots of Miss TikTok very fast. I used to go to this school and wear jacket, suits, and back and sleeve inside, never ironed. Take screenshots very fast. Yeah. So the way she always looks like a celebrity on her live streams, wearing like a gown and everything. She never used to iron. Oh my God. Oh, I've taken screenshots very fast. I've taken screenshots. Ladies and gentlemen, the next shows will be postponed for next 5 hours so that Goga can start his weekly goodbye ceremony. Ragas, leave me alone. And by the way, Ragas is going to go live on Friday. Ragas has a live stream on Friday. In case you want to just join his tunes and everything, please, he has already announced, and I know he's going to preset it. I know he's going to schedule it. Yeah, so people, let me tell you, what was somebody saying? People always choose to see what they want to see when they come to interact with you on a live stream. So yeah, so make sure you make it worth their time. And also, this one I learned from Latoya from Jamaica. Latoya once said something. Latoya is one of the people who really supported me when I was looking for watch hours. And Latoya used to say, Latoya had a specific corner where she does her live streams. And I liked what she said. Get your small desk somewhere, get your chair. Let that be your stream area, or let that be your working area. Because sometimes you also want to preserve certain elements of your space, you know. I can easily go and start doing a live stream in my bedroom. It's very easy, but my bedroom is a very personal space. I don't envision myself ever doing a live stream in my bedroom. Like, my bedroom is one of those places, even me personally, I feel it's very personal. It's very personal. So it's one of those things that you have to be very deliberate. I can do a stream in my kitchen. The kitchen is perfect, but I'm not a cooking channel. It will never make sense. Maybe unless I'm making maybe unless I'm seated and I'm having breakfast or something. There are some things you don't need to like. If you're not comfortable, you don't need to show people everything. Just preserve certain elements of your personality, because people judge. I think somebody told us the other day, people actually judge. Sometimes people judge from the lens of what they see. So be very deliberate sometimes when you are on what you want people to see. It's like what Ayman was saying earlier. It's like an element of privacy. You end up preserving certain parts that of your world that you don't want to share with everyone. And it's okay. It's agency. Okay, so make sure you always do that. in case you don't have an artificial background. I'm speaking to the people who don't have like green screens and fake backgrounds like that they can be using. Just get a small section of your space. It can even be a plain wall, like you can just have like a plain wall behind you, and that works. And that works for you. People will always, though I know plain walls can be very boring, but it can just be like a plain wall and it works. Wamuyu, welcome, Wamuyu. Rainbag is in the building. Nice to see you. Welcome, Wamuyu. Okay, guys, this has been fun. Allow me to love and leave you. Somebody has not given me Wamuyu, give me that thumbs up so that they can be 30. I only see 29 thumbs ups. Somebody has not given me a thumbs up. If you know you have my thumbs up, give me my thumbs up. I need to give me my thumbs up. I have OCD. I can never leave things at 29. Give me my thumbs up so that I can have my 30 thumbs ups. And let me see how many. Let me see how much effort was. Any other burning question? Okay, it does not need to be burning. It can also be cooling. All right. I'm assuming that is no. Let me see who is live so that we can go raid them. I'm going to show you how to raid directly from the live stream. It is so fun. It is so fun. What was I doing? Amu is like, no, you're ending. We finished the class. You know, the Sunday, the academy starts 2 hours. It's normally 2 hours, Wamuyu. Yeah. I like how Wamuyu is coming late for the class. And then he's like, you're already ending. Yes. Yes, darling. Thank you so much for the 2 people who had just remembered that they are not giving me a thumbs up. Guys, you must always ask people to give you a thumbs up. So this is the live stream on the control room. What happened? Let me stop sharing. This thing is giving hell. I don't know what happened. I think when I think my computer is tired of me sharing screens and stuff. So I was trying to set up the whatever, the raid. Where are you, Goga? I am here. I am here. This is a sign that I need to like leave. Guys, watch this. I wanted you to see what I'm talking about. So you can set up the raid directly on that desktop live stream. You just come here. Just come here on the live like this. You just come to the live stream and then you click on edit. You click on edit and then you come to customization. And then you scroll down, you go see who is live, redirect. You can do all these things on the screen. And then you search videos from other channels. And then you go see who is live. Is God's Child TV live? I haven't seen God's Child for a minute. I can send you to God's Child or I can send you to Marcus. Let me say Marcus. And then you save. Okay, I have already selected the live stream. And then, thank you so much, Auntie, for the raid command. So just type raid on the chat. So I've already said, you saw I was able to select the raid while on the live stream. So you can actually even do that while on the live stream. So select raid. So I'm sending you guys over to Germany. Let me see whether he's live. Let me scout. Always open another live stream to see whether he's there. Otherwise, you'll end up having an anti situation. You'll end up crashing. And there are people here who are just waiting for the president to crash. I am not going to give them that luxury of using me as content. So I'm just going to check whether Marcus is live real quick. Let me see. Yes, he's live. I've already done the scouting. So the raid command has been set. So when you land there, just type Goga raid 3 purple hearts, Goga raid 3 purple hearts, Goga raid. Let us go surprise that German brother and friend of ours. Yep. I think that's it from me. Ads, wait. Wamuyu, we are leaving. Look at this one, like saying, wait. We are leaving, Wamuyu. So type, there's a raid command. So the raid command is Goga raid 3 purple hearts, Goga raid 3 purple hearts, Goga raid. We are going over to Germany. We're going over to Germany. Okay. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for the gift of community. I will see you over at... Wait. Once again, guys, I have to remind people about this. Once again, you are all invited for the... Forgot what I was going to say. You are all invited. You are all invited for the masquerade ball that is taking place on the 29th of March. The reason I'm giving you advance notice is because I want you guys to go and buy your outfits, because you need to go and buy your masks, your masquerade masks for the event. So we are going to be having the masquerade ball taking place on the 20th of March, and the king of the ball is now. So make sure you're part of this auspicious event. I'm trying to share my stream so that I can do the flight thing. Make sure you're part of this auspicious event. Otherwise, if you end up missing, you will regret how comes you missed the event. Okay, I issued my file. Okay. I think these guys are overworked and they're tired. All right, let me see. Please work. I need people to see the masquerade event thing. Okay. All right. Okay, I think, is it going to work? Yes, that's what I was talking about. So you are all cordially invited for this auspicious event that is going to be hosted by Mr. Redzroom TV. Thank you so much for popping in. Well, this is all about just latest Bridgerton. What am I saying? Go watch the latest Bridgerton season 4. Go and watch episode 1. Right. Okay. Enjoy your flight. Enjoy your flight over to Marcus. We are leaving in the next. Let me get the jet. We are leaving.